There is a particular kind of grief that emerges when betrayal exposes not only another person's deception, but our own blindness, because ordinary heartbreak mourns the loss of connection, but the death of illusion mourns something far more disturbing, the realization that what we believed to be real may never have existed in the way we imagined at all, and that realization changes people forever. Human beings are not designed to surrender illusion easily because we do not attach only to people. We attach to stories about love, stories about loyalty, stories about family, stories about destiny, stories about safety, stories about spirituality, stories about identity. These stories become the architecture through which reality is interpreted, and when betrayal threatens those stories, the nervous system reacts as though survival itself is under attack. That is why people ignore red flags for years, not because they are weak, not because they are unintelligent, but because the human mind will often protect emotional attachment before it protects objective truth. Truth can destroy emotional security. Illusion preserves it, at least temporarily. And then one day, the mask falls. The illusion of the other person dies. The illusion of certainty dies. The illusion of safety dies. And often, the illusion of who we believed ourselves to be dies with it. This is why betrayal frequently creates identity collapse, because betrayal does not simply injure emotion, it dismantles worldview. The person we thought existed suddenly conflicts with reality itself, and the psyche fractures trying to reconcile the two. The ancient Egyptians understood this deeply. Within Egyptian cosmology, Ma'at represented truth, balance, and divine order. Isfet represented deception, fragmentation, and chaos. Betrayal activates that war internally. Truth collides violently with illusion, and consciousness is forced to awaken. This theme of illusion, betrayal, and awakening eventually became the inspiration behind the sacred Betrayal Oracle, an oracle deck designed around ShadowWork, emotional transformation, Egyptian archetypes, synchronicities, and awakening through collapse. Each card represents a psychological and spiritual stage of transformation. Cards like the Mask, the False Twin, the Echo, the Veil, the Duat, Sacred Rage, the Timeline Shift. The deck was created as a mirror for those navigating the painful process of seeing clearly after illusion dies. Human beings rarely see others clearly at first. We often see them symbolically. We project goodness onto those we want to trust. We project loyalty onto those we fear losing. We project salvation onto those we hope will rescue us from loneliness, emptiness, or pain. And eventually, betrayal forces us to confront something even more painful than deception itself, self-abandonment, because many awakenings begin the moment a person finally asks, "Why did I ignore myself for so long? Why did I silence my intuition? Why did I tolerate what violated my spirit?" That question changes everything, because awakening is not only seeing others clearly, it is finally seeing ourselves clearly too. The death of illusion feels like destruction in the beginning, but eventually, many discover it was also liberation, because illusion traps, truth frees, even painful truth. The fantasy dies, but consciousness expands. The mask shatters, but clarity emerges. And though betrayal wounds the heart, it awakens the eyes. This is the sacred paradox of awakening. Sometimes the collapse was necessary because the soul could no longer evolve inside the illusion, and sometimes the most painful truths become the doorway toward finally living authentically for the very first time. If this message resonated with you, be sure to like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel to explore more content on awakening, transformation, shadow work, and emotional alchemy. And if you'd like to experience the Oracle deck featured in this video, information for the Sacred Betrayal Oracle will be linked below.